Howdy everyone, Lordy here with Lord's Lair, your source of out-of-this-world gaming interviews. And today we're going to be looking at the brand new haslab figure, the Giant Man. This is what he's going to look like on your doorstep if you actually backed the order. Comes in a shipper box. Let's go ahead and get it open. So this review today is going to consist of just a few things. We're going to do a full rotation of the figure, articulation of the figure, we're going to go over some accessories, and then also size comparison with this figure to the previous haslab and some miscellaneous 6-inch figures so you can see the size compared to the new Giant Man. Looks like it comes in 2 shipper boxes, which is actually how my Galactus came in 2 shipper boxes. So this is the art that we all agreed upon. We all voted. This was the fan favorite vote for the cover art for the box. So it looks very similar to the box that the Super Adaptoid came in, and the way that it does is it does have the art on the side, and it's the white box, white square box, just like the Super Adaptoid came. So as on the top there, has the Avengers logo, and it says haslab in the corner, and then Marvel Legends on the other corner. And then on this back of this box, it actually comes with kind of a display for it. So that's cool. That's actually something I didn't know was coming with this. And on the other side of that box is the same box art as the other side. Let's get this open and see what we're looking at, guys. So when you open your box, this is what it's going to look like before you get anything out of package. So you pull those up, take them straight out. So after you take those 2 tabs from the bottom to the top, this is what you're looking at. Looks like you can already see some alternate accessories. Looks like a faceplate and another faceplate. So we'll take a look at those here in just a bit. The figure itself is right in the middle here. It's wrapped in plastic. These actually fell from this slot here, it looks like. It's the antennas. And then the alternate zombie faceplate for him. Alright, so full rotation is going to start on this figure here while we go over some accessories, and then we'll go into some articulation. So first off on those accessories, as I mentioned, he does come with the zombie faceplate. More of the angry faceplate. The smiling faceplate. And some of those eyes, which while we're speaking about the eyes, there actually is an issue reported with some of the Ant-Man figure or the Giant Man figures that are coming out, that they all have sideways eyes and no forward-facing eyes. I was lucky enough to get a forward-facing set. See if that'll adjust on there. So that's a forward-facing normal set. Then there's also a forward-facing bloodshot zombie eye set. Hopefully you guys can see that. And then I do have the side-eye one as well, to where they're both facing, or where it's looking to the side. Some other alternate accessories include the antennas. You have a white set and a black set. I opted for the black set on the figure. There is the white set, and then the zombie set as well. Those would look like that. One's bent and has some hunks out of it, and the other one just has a hunk out of it. So let's talk about some articulation on this figure. So starting at the feet, we're going to bring him closer to the camera. He has a nice click, and it all clicks into place. He has a toe pivot. No boot cut. He does have double jointed knees, and as I mentioned, it does click. That toe joint did not click. He has a cut at the thigh to where that twists, And then at the waist, he does not rotate at the waist, although he does have a crunch and a rocker. So you can kind of put him whichever which way that you like. And then moving on down the arm, he does have a butterfly joint, which is awesome. If you've been watching me a while, you know that I really love the butterfly joints on figures. It just really sets them off to me. And paired with that rocker, it's even better. So normal articulation on the arms, it seems like. Double jointed elbows, and then moving down to the hand, each finger is actually articulated. So you can go in and out on the thumb, and then you have in and out movement at each joint as well. It's the same with each and every figure. I will say it seems a little rubbery. I don't know how well that's actually going to stay in place. And then the hands actually move in and out too. So normal range of motion on the hands. And then on the head, that's all the way up and all the way down. We're going to take a look at some of those face plates. If you're wondering what it looks like under there, that is what that peg looks like. So this is my first attempt at removing the face plate, so we'll see how this goes. Looks like there's a sideways facing set on those eyes as well. So I'm going to take the antennas off. So looking at the head, it looks like the bottom, after you pop the antennas out, you pop these to the side, and then you actually start with the back. You come up on the back and over the head, and that's going to take your mask off. So looking at the figure with the mask off, only a face that a mother could love, I guess. So you take that face plate off, and immediately those eyes want to pop out. That's a side-facing eye. So let's take a look at those alternate face plates. So as I mentioned, you do have the one that comes off of it here. It's just the normal face. You've got the angry face with no eyes, the happy face with no eyes, and then the zombie face. So let's pop those eyes on and see what it looks like. I'm gonna put that mask back on. So you just enter the opposite way that you took it off. So it's gonna be front first, like that, and then pop it down on the back. Then just put whatever antennas that you choose. So I'm gonna opt for the zombie ones with this head. Just like that. Let's put it back on the figure. All right, so just want to lower that camera so you can see a size comparison between these figures. As you can see, the haslab Sentinel and then the haslab Giant Man are very similar in size. This is the original Giant Man we got way back in the Toy Biz era, and then the newer 80th anniversary Thor. So a very wide range of figures so you guys can figure out just how tall this guy actually is in your collection. Alright guys, that has it for the haslab Giant Man review. I hope you liked the review. If you did like the review, please leave me a like on the video, maybe even a sub on the page. I'm all the time doing Marvel Legends reviews, so if you do like this sort of thing, please stick around. And once again, this is Lordy from Lord's Lair, your source of out of this world gaming interviews.